Wonderful one. I am having an interesting afternoon. I'm watching it sort of snow outside, and I'm not usually one to complain about the weather. That's funny. I'm always complaining about the weather. It's never doing what I want it to do. It is barely snowing here. It is barely snowing. I live somewhere where there should be at least 3 inches, 4 inches of snow. There's no snow. Eric's in Florida. He's definitely not getting any snow. He's enjoying the sunshine. I am watching it want to snow, but just doesn't know how. And it's so frustrating because I even did the whole like, you know, go to the grocery store and stock up kind of thing. So wherever you are, I hope you're warm, safe, dry, all of those things. If you've got snow, send it my way because it's just not happening here and I'm a little disappointed. So Sharon says no PJs. Nope, no PJs today. No PJs today. I actually have on real human clothing today. I'm adulting today. How's that? There's no snow. I might as well adult, right? So yeah. 8 inches in Maryland and expecting more. I'm going to come and snuggle up at your house. That sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Kat says I can have her snow. I'll take it. It's cold here. There's just not any snow. All right, guys, let's get into it, shall we? We've got a really fun show today. I've got beautiful things to show you guys today. So if you were looking for a project today, don't have one. I know I had mentioned last week that we were going to do bag flare this week. I promise that we are doing that next week, but this came along and it is definitely a little bit more important at the moment. And I don't think you're going to be disappointed because I have some really beautiful beads for you guys. And I need a little bit of your help today. So this is going to be kind of an interactive show that we're going to be doing today. I'm going to need your help naming some of these beautiful bead bundles that I have for you guys. So I'm looking forward to going through all of them. I've got 15 total new Czech Fire Polish glass bead bundles, and I think you're going to absolutely love them. My brain is already turning with tons of ideas, and I want to hear what yours are. So definitely want to hang around today. Just because we're not doing a project doesn't mean we're not going to be having a good time. Now, guys, before we get into all of that, I do want to mention to you guys that there's a shopping bag on the side of your screen, and you can hit that at any time to see all of the things that are in today's show. You can add those to your cart as well as check out, all while still watching. I won't go away. You don't have to navigate away. When you're done and you close out your cart, you can click on me and it'll make me big again. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Before I do that though, I do want to mention that there is a deal of the week. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. Leading up to January, we were doing a deal of the day. Now we are doing a deal of the week, and this one is beautiful, guys. The deal of the week this week is a Dakota Stone strand. It is a 4mm rondelle strand of impression jasper, which is one of my absolute favorites. And I do love a good rondelle. These are absolutely beautiful. And they're regularly priced at $19.69 for this week. As the deal of the week, they are $8.99. You want to be sure that you're checking back often for those deals of the week to see what the new one is going to be. So $8.99 on that impression jasper strand from Dakota Stone is absolutely beautiful. You don't want to miss out on that. All right. Okay, let me turn you guys around and we are going to get right into looking at all of these beautiful strands, or these bundles. It's not just strands. We've got bundles, lots and lots of bundles. Hi, Kim. Hi, Helen. We're so glad you're here. Hi, Leah. All right. Let's get into it now. We have 15 of these to go through, and 4 of them don't have a name. So I'm going to need you guys to help me with that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start looking at these, and I'm going to tell you what their names already are, and then that's going to kind of give you an idea as to what kind of names that I'm looking for, okay? All right, so first set up, this is Driftwood on the Surf. This is an absolutely beautiful, all of these are beautiful. You're going to hear me say that so many times today. It's absolutely beautiful. No, I mean it. These are so pretty. This is my kind of color palette right here. I am in love with this. This is so pretty. This is boho chic. This can be used in so many different designs. There is just the right amount of like turquoisey blue here. I think this is gorgeous. Now these are all 6mm Czech Fire Polish. So this one is sort of like I don't want to mislabel these. This is Aquamarine Celsian. I guess that's Celsian. I don't know how you say it, but It's really pretty. This is one of those that kind of gives 3 or 4 different colors. I'm getting like that kind of beautiful aquamarines, very subtle. And then I'm getting some bronze. I'm getting some like green tones here. So pretty. Santa Barbara Girl says pistachio chocolate chip. Leah is salivating over the colors. Listen, I already did a live today earlier. And we talked about cake for almost an hour. So it does not surprise me that we come over here and now we're talking food again. Now we're talking ice cream. So pretty. And then we have this beautiful brown strand here. This is, I have lost the name for this little strand, but it's a really beautiful, it's like tortoiseshell almost. So pretty. And then we have like, this reminds me of lava stone. So it's like black with this beautiful gold finish to it. So pretty. And then last but not least, with this little bundle, we have a luster opaque green, which I think this is my favorite. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really, really love that. Michelle says all the colors are on the product page just in case you guys want to look at them. I could pull that up too. I only have 2 hands. That translates to I am too lazy to turn around and turn on the power to my laptop. I could probably pull it up on my phone though. Now, speaking of pulling it up on the laptop, because I absolutely should, and you guys should be pulling up the product page as well, you guys. Be sure that while you are checking out all of these gorgeous strands and bundles that are on the website, that you're looking at the other fire polish beads that are there, because you're going to be able to find some other things to go with what you're seeing in today's show. Sign up for that newsletter while you're there. Set your reminders for upcoming lives while you're there. You want to take advantage of all things artbeads.com related. Okay, and be sure you're also signing up for the Facebook group as well. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out on anything. We've got lots of fun things that go on here all the time, and the best way to stay in the know is being part of the Facebook group and being part of the newsletter. Signing up for those text messages as well is a great way to stay in the know. All right, we're going to move on to the next set here. These are Celestial Blues. Celestial Blues. All right, now these already have a name, but I've got 4 coming up here that I'm going to need you to help me name. So be thinking, listen to the names of the ones that we already have. That's going to kind of give you an idea of like what we're looking for. So get creative here. So this little set or this little bundle is the Celestial Blues and is absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you each one of these beautiful strands. This is like a cornflower blue, but it's more electrified, really. It's a Friday. Electrified, if you will. Ooh, so pretty. And then look at this one. This one almost glows from within. It's absolutely gorgeous. This one is a milky sapphire. I love a milky anything because it gives me like opal vibes. So that's gorgeous. This one is very beautiful. This looks like a sapphire, a light sapphire with AB finish. If I had to guess, I'd say that's probably pretty darn close. It is definitely one of my very favorite blues, and you can't go wrong with that AB finish. And then the 4th strand in this one is this gorgeous cobalt blue that also has that gorgeous finish to it as well. Such a pretty combination. I absolutely love these because all of these combinations are put together by our team with inspiration in mind, right? This is going to take the guesswork out of you trying to come up with color combinations because there's so many different parts to jewelry making, right? You got to know the techniques. You got to understand color theory. You got to understand the use of texture and you got to understand balance and all of those things. Color can be one of the harder of those, believe it or not. I actually really struggled with color for a very, very long time. So having something like this with a bundle of beads that's already put together in a little color palette for me takes all of the hard work out of putting the colors together. Now, all I have to do is just come up with a fun design using all of these. And honestly, I was sitting here thinking just a little while ago about getting my jewel loom out because I love color blocking. It's one of my favorite things to use in jewelry making. And I was thinking, you know, how awesome would it be to put all of these onto the jewel loom and loom a bracelet that is just four wide, and just use the strands to make a really wide, beautiful cuff out of all four. I think that would be awesome. So I may still do that. But making really wide cuff jewelry is never going to go out of style. And these colors are fantastic. All right, let's move on to the next, because we've got a lot to look at here. Hey, Wanda. All right, let's see. What else do I have? So many beautiful palettes. This is called the Night Dragon's Horde. And I'm all about a good bead horde. This is a beautiful combination if you like metallics, but you also like the neutrals. This is a good one because I think you're going to be able to get away with mixing this with a lot of other neutrals, khakis and browns and tans. You could definitely add a pop of hot pink in this if you wanted to, or red. I mean, my fingernails look great with this if you wanted to, but this is a really beautiful selection here. So it's a really pretty black strand that has that pop of color to it, and this is giving off purple and blue and copper. All of those things are coming through as you see the sparkle, the way the light hits this one. Susie says faboo indeed. This one is just a little bit different. This one looks like it has the Picasso finish and then has that beautiful metallic wash to it as well, which is really interesting. I love it because it gives this tons of depth and texture. Visually, this is going to add some really cool visual interest to your designs. This is a really beautiful strand. I love that. This is like a soft coppery color. It's not quite in your face orangey copper. It's like a mix between copper and bronze. It's really beautiful. And then we have this one with those gorgeous silvers in it and the gold. That's an absolutely beautiful strand. I love it. Night Dragon's Horde. I definitely think that the name is good for this one because this definitely looks like some gold and silver in a pile that a dragon would have in their hidden mountainside lair, right? Big cave off to the side. They're looking out over the little peasant villagers. Wow, words are hard. I don't know why I'm talking at all. You would think at this point I would know better. Their brain and the mouth don't sync very well on Friday afternoons. And you guys are often just as surprised as I am at what comes out of this mouth. All right, moving on to the next. Always keeping it real here. Are any 4mm? No, all the ones that I have today are 6mm, which is a really good universal size for Czech Glass strands and bundles. Like that 6mm is a really good middle of the line size. This is Sky and Sea. This is another beautiful blue combination here, but in a different tone. The other blues we had were more on the cobalt side. These are more on the sapphire side. So pretty. Ooh la la. I love this metallic blue that is in here. I don't know if you guys keep up with the trends or not. I hope that you do because I think that it is important. You know, there is a thing to be said about ignoring fast trends, but when it comes to jewelry making and making jewelry for customers, we don't really get to just ignore those things. We kind of have to embrace them. And one of the things that's going on right now is metallic blue. Metallic blue is everywhere. It's even in fingernail polish, actually. Metallic blues and chromes mixed together is a really popular thing right now. So this color is perfect for that. And these other 3 strands are going to go perfectly with that. That's a really beautiful strand too. This is like a deep sapphire, but it has like that dark shadow to it. So pretty. Love it, love it, love it. Leah says it's good to see these live. So much easier to get the beauty. I agree with you. I agree with you. This is an absolutely gorgeous strand. This is another one of those strands that it's like it almost glows all on its own. It's so pretty. This is so, what is the word? It's elegant. It is really an elegant, for it to be fire polished, this looks like a high-end gemstone. I'm just saying. It really does. Absolutely stunning strand. And then we have this kind of more matte strand, which is really beautiful. It's a really nice complement to those others. So again, these bundles are a great way to take all the guesswork out of coordinating colors for your projects, right? We've taken all of the trouble out. You just grab the bundles that you like and build your beautiful pieces of jewelry around that. And it's also a really good way to stock up. So grab several of these because it's a great way to stock up and start building your dragon's hoard for the new year, right? Because there's no telling what kinds of jewelry you're going to be making for the next year. I mean, we can plan ahead and think we've got it all covered, but you never know what design challenges might be coming your way. This is a great opportunity to stock up on Czech fire polish, and you can't go wrong with that. Czech fire polish and that 6mm. 6mm are great. I've got another blue mix for you guys. 6mm are great because they're big enough to stand on their own if they're the bigger bead in your mix, but then they're also small enough to be a good spacer bead and to really kind of lift up other beads that are bigger as well. So it's a great middle of the line. This is Galactic Glow. This one's really pretty because it's got this black in here that I am really kind of obsessed with lately. This black with that polish on there that is like giving blue, purple, green, yellow. That's really a special strand right there. So pretty. Wanda says each strand is a star. I agree with you. That's gorgeous. All right, and then we have another of the metallic blues. This one is a little bit different shade of blue than the one in the previous little bundle. So all of these are different. All of these are different. This is like a metallic denim blue. All right, and then we have another. This one is a little bit lighter. This one is more like a steel gray blue, really beautiful. And then last but not least, we have a clear AB. I love this combination. That's so classy. That is really beautiful. And I think the name is perfect for this Galactic Glow. Really cool. So pretty. All right. Now let's change things up for a second. I'm not going to do all of them at the same time, because I want to keep this as interactive as possible. I have 4 bundles that need names, okay? I need you to help me come up with some really cool names for 4 of these. I'm going to start out with 1. So I'm going to show you this beautiful bundle of purples. And I need you guys, let's come up with some names that we can choose from. This is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this is a pretty one for sure. This is a beautiful, beautiful light purple. It's like this gorgeous like lilac with this AB finish. Oh my goodness. That's so pretty. So from Eric, he says, everybody, Megan in the warehouse does have plans to create 4mm strand bundles soon. And she wants to know if you guys want 3 or 8mm too. Oh, yes to all? I'm not the one to ask, because I will say yes to all of those. But I think that question is for you guys. Lavender Fields Forever, Lilac in the Spring, Plum Pudding, oh my goodness, Heard It Through the Grapevine, Galaxy Lights, Purple Wisteria, Royal Flush, oh my, Princess Purple, I'm all about that. Look at this strand. That is gorgeous. I adore, let me see, this is a saturated purple. Yeah, I need all the saturated ones. These 2 strands right here make me so happy. I'm seeing fairies, right? This is like fairy princess purple to me. Purple Majesty, Celestial Dreams, Love Ya Very Much, Purple Haze. I'm loving all of these name choices. Now, I don't know previously. Here's another dark strand. Oh my gosh. That's really beautiful. That is so pretty. This would make the most beautiful 4-strand cuff. I am loving that. I wish that I could wrap these around without looking like I don't know how to use my hands. There we go. I don't know previously how the names were selected, but I think you guys have got some really good choices here. So, okay, let's take a look here to what we see. Ooh, I love that. Marianne has Purple Rain, but instead of rain spelled like rain, like falling from the sky, she has it rain like princess, king, queen, that reigns. That is very cute. I like it. I like that a lot. Purple Rain. Love that one. That might be my absolute favorite. I'm Grateful. Fairy Dust. Gosh, there's so many good ones to choose from. All right, let's see. Michelle, how were you guys doing this before? Were you taking like 4 or 5 of these and then having everybody vote? Or Kat says Purple Rain. Holly says Purple Majesty. Allison says Marianne's is a good choice. I really like that one too. That might be the one. That might be the one. I just like it. It's kind of tricky. I like it. I like it. So what are we thinking, guys? Should we go with the purple? Should we go with the Purple Rain spelled raining like, you know, like the king and the queen reign? I know there are so many other really good choices. It's hard to pick one. But I think we all are kind of getting this like majestic, royal, kind of magical fairy tale feeling from this little bundle here. Hey, Rosemary. Okay, Michelle says for the new Toho mixes, we looked at all suggestions and then voted for favorites. I like that idea. So did the voting for favorites happen after the live, or was that something that happened like... You can tell I'm very unprepared today. I should have asked you, Michelle, these questions ahead of time. I'm sorry. It's been a week. It's been a week. Purple Rain. Everybody's saying that that's a good one. That's a good one. Purple Rain. Pam says yes. Santa Barbara Girl says yes. Denissa says yes. Paulette says all the girls love purple. Purple Rain. Kathy. Purple Rain from Lisa. I think this one, I think everybody's kind of voted. Regardless of what Michelle's answer is, I think we're probably going to go with Purple Rain on this one. I'm going to mark it on the, I'm going to mark it on my baggie here. Just in case, but yeah. It was after the live. It took a few days to decide. All new names are on the beads now. Well, see, I should have done my homework in advance. People are liking the Purple Rain for this one though. So, all right, I'm going to sit that to the side and we're going to move on. Now let's look at one that already has a name. So give you guys a little bit of a break here so that you can think about some of these other things for a moment. This one is called the Time Traveler's Trinkets. And this is another really beautiful. All of these bundles are so pretty. This one has some of that beautiful like rose lustery color in it. This color, I love it. You can use this with gold. You can use this with antique brass. You can use this with silver. You can use this with rose gold. You can use this with copper. It's one of those universal colors, and you're going to get a totally different mood from the bead depending on what metals you're going to mix it with. But then having it mixed with these other strands, look at this strand. This is like a deep brick red with a beautiful kind of Picasso-y finish to it. Absolutely beautiful. This is opaque red with copper Picasso. I absolutely adore that combination. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you've been following me for a while, you know that one of my favorite things to mix is coppers and reds together. I'm definitely a red person for sure, but being able to mix coppers and rose colors with those deep dark reds, there's something just very magical about that. This is another deep dark strand. This is a deep garnet, like wine red. So pretty. I'm loving the Time Traveler's Trinkets. That's a lot to say, but I adore it. Absolutely love it. And then we have this beautiful strand that is, this is a amethyst copper half coat. So when you say half coat, it means that it's got that coating on it, but it's only on part of it. So it's like, it has like almost like a front and a back, but I guess it kind of just depends on what you like the best. you know, the whole bead is beautiful from any angle. I think that's kind of the point, but so pretty. It's a beautiful combination. I would definitely mix this with some antique copper, some rose gold. I love it. Love, love, love. Santa Barbara Girl says, there's your mocha tones. Yep, this is going to look beautiful with the color of the year. I love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I just love that I get to ooh and ah over these like in person. I get to see these up close and personal. It's pretty awesome. All right, we're going to look at another little set, and then I'm going to give you guys another one that we can kind of vote on for the names. All right, this one is called Tickle Me Peach, and this is another one that's going to look amazing with the color of the year. I adore this color combination. You guys know I have recently re-fallen in love with pink, and this is definitely a pink that's right up my alley because it's more of a peachy pink. I'm not much of like a Barbie pink so much as I am this kind of rosy, I don't know how you would even describe it. It's just like a very romantic pink. This is a gorgeous strand. Again, going to look good with all of your coppers, antique brass, your gold. Also going to look great with silver. Beautiful pink strand with the AB finish. That's gorgeous. This one. This is a really beautiful kind of bronze rose color. That's stunning. And then you throw in this. This is one of those opaque strands, isn't it? Saturated. Yeah, saturated peach. Yeah. This may be my favorite color combo that we've got in the show today. I don't know. It's hard to tell because there's so many beautiful ones to choose from. I really loved that purple, and the Time Travelers one was gorgeous. But this is definitely up in the very top of my favorites at the moment for sure. I can see so many different pieces of jewelry with this, some multi-strand designs with this. You could make tons of earrings with these. You could do a 4-strand necklace if you wanted to, like just restring these and maybe add like a really pretty ribbon for the length or leather. I'm seeing some leather for the length here. That would be so pretty. And of course you can mix in other things, right guys? While you're over on the website, making sure you're signing up for the newsletter, checking out the deal of the week and all of those things, you can be looking at charms and pendants and other things that are going to go with this. Be sure you're grabbing your stringing materials. Grab yourself some bead stringing wire. Stock up on head pins and eye pins. Get them in the colors that you are going to love to go with these beautiful bundles. Let us do the hard part for you by picking out the color combos. You do the fun part, right? By creating the amazing designs. And we want to see these, right? If you're going to grab these bundles, grab your bundle, write down what the name of it is, go design something amazing and post your pictures over on Serious Art Beaters, the Facebook group. We want to see what you're doing with your bundles, with your Tohos. We want to see what you're doing with these new strands. We want to see what you've got going on with all of your beautiful finds, not findings, but finds from artbeads.com. All right, share your inspiration. All right, now let's take a look at another one that needs a name. This one is so pretty. I love this. This is going to be the most amazing little bundle for fall. This is a gorgeous brown and blue bundle. Yeah, that is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So this is an opaque, I don't know why I keep saying that, saturated pumpkin. This is a beautiful, it's orange, but it's not a scary orange, right? It's an orange that I think a lot of people are going to find much easier to work with than like a tangerine color. It's a beautiful pumpkin color. It has like these whispers of dark, deep pumpkin orange underneath this beautiful finish that's almost velvety. So pretty. Beautiful garnet colored red to go with that. That's a beautiful little pairing right there. And then one of the saturated browns. This is a great brown. It's a really good neutral brown because it's more on the cool side. Really love that. And then we have this gorgeous navy. So this is an opaque navy blue. This color combination is something else. This makes me think of like school colors, right? I'm seeing like really cool school color designs, you know, your sorority house or your pep squad for high school, your baseball team. I don't know. This is kind of giving me that kind of vibe for sure. Though I do think this palette is going to be beautiful for like late summer and fall designs. Not that you can't use these beads any old time you want to, because who couldn't use a good navy blue bead in something, or a beautiful red, right? I mean, it's going to be beautiful no matter what time of year you use, but I'm loving it. Loving this. So pretty. Denise says if you come up with smaller and larger designs, it would work nicely with multi-strand necklaces. Absolutely. Okay, so now we need a name. We need a name. This one's giving me like varsity vibes, right? So that's kind of what I think of. Like, I'm thinking of like varsity vibes. That was definitely what I was thinking. American Spirit, says Susie. Mookite Moods, says Kathy. Yeah, because this is like these colors are definitely giving Mookite for sure. Campus chic. I kind of like that. Campus chic. That's awesome. American Spirit. Let's see. Michelle says we were thinking rustic charm or cottage comfort. Harvest blooms. All of those are so good. Mary says her school colors were blue and orange. Almost a purpley brown. I agree. I agree. Dark rainbow, cruising fall, fall following. Wanda, aren't you cheeky? Wanda says pumpkins that don't have to be wire wrapped. And if you know, you know. I love it. I love it. These are so pretty. Falling for you. Bacon beads? What are bacon beads? You guys have some really good choices here. School Spirit, I like it. Cocoa Melon. Sunflower Serenade. That's a beautiful word combination right there. Cottage Comfort. I really like that one. Mountain Mystics. That's another great one. Rustic Cottage. Yeah. Harvest Twilight. Too cool for school. I think anything kind of school related or cottage-y related. Cottagecore is really big right now, and this definitely gives cottagecore vibes for sure. All right, now I'm not going to settle on anything. Michelle's making a list, right? But we've got some really, really good choices. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love it. You guys have amazing suggestions. All right, let's go for one that already has a name. Okay, we're going to take a look here. Rhodochrosite. That's just a fun word to say. This is Amethyst Alchemy. This is another beautiful purpley and rosy kind of mauve vibes here. So pretty. Rhodochrosite is bacon beads. Interesting. I see. I can see that. I can see that. Never really thought of it before, but I think you're right. You're right about that. All right, another beautiful metallic strand. This is like a rosy metallic on the darker side. The one we saw before was a little bit lighter than this one, so this one's a little deeper. And we have this beautiful strand. This is like, it's maroon, but it's also blue, blackish. I don't even know what you would call that. Of course, the descriptions are available for you guys if you want to, or this strand names are all there. It's kind of giving me Dr. Pepper vibes. Doesn't it look like a glass of Dr. Pepper? Probably should not have said that out loud. I apologize. I'm going to get fined. All right, and then we have this beautiful strand that's got this bronze finish on it. It's the bronze finish that you're seeing on this strand that gives it that kind of blue-purple shift. It's the same kind of finish that is on this strand as well. So you're getting like both the blue and the bronzy coppery pink to that, which is absolutely beautiful. And then this strand to go with it, which is a beautiful luster transparent pink. Yeah, it's definitely a rosy pink. That is such a pretty combination. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I feel like a lot of these combinations are going to go with so many different skin tones. I'm one of those weird people that, like, if it's too red, I get really blue. You can see my veins. So I have to be careful about what colors I use. But I feel like the ones that have been put together in these bundles are going to be really universal. So pretty. I love that. What a beautiful bundle here. So that was Amethyst Alchemy. All right. I've got a rainbow bundle for you guys. All right. This is a really cool bundle. This one's got, I'm going to bring these out one at a time here. So this has got a beautiful cobalt blue, a gorgeous red. Ooh, I love that red. That's a good one. A awesome orange. Oh my gosh, that is a fiery orange right there. I love that. Gorgeous pop of yellow. There's a purple and a green. That is so pretty. Absolutely love this bundle. Put them all together to make some amazing designs. You use them individually. You could get a ton of jewelry out of this. Taste the rainbow, right? This one's already listed as rainbow on the website, though. I don't know. They might be willing to change the name up on this one, because gosh, that's pretty. It's so pretty. And I love that they used such that wow, I cannot talk. That the choices here were bold and bright. Like, these are not pastels. These are not subdued. These are not muted. This is a very bold rainbow bundle here. And it is definitely giving rainbow. So absolutely beautiful. Love that. Love, love, love that. All right. Now I've got another one that needs a name. All right. Next one up that needs a name. Okay. This one is Earthtones. And it's really beautiful. So this is a lighter copper color, that metallic copper. We have a gorgeous black strand here. So this is a jet bronze Vega. So that's a black bead that's got that bronze finish. Really pretty. And then we have this amazing green. This green, you guys, it has this magical purple pink to it. I don't really know how to explain it. It's not quite a shift because it doesn't actually change color. So I don't think that I could call it a shift. But the finish that's on this, it does something when it hits the light, and it's really not the light part, it's the shadow part of this that gives off this really cool, like pinky purple, magical, I don't even know. And then a gorgeous green to go with that. This is one of my other top favorites. It's definitely up in my top 5. So this is an Earthtones mix, but it needs a name. What are we thinking? Earth's Riches. Kara says roasting coffee beans, forest floor, foxy in the forest. Ooh la la, I like it. I'm a little foxy in the forest. Luck of the Irish. Oh yeah, it's definitely giving Irish vibes for sure. Especially with the green copper combo. So pretty. Forest Fantasy. Eric says Irish Fields. I like it. I really do. It's such a pretty combo. It's a good one. It's a good one. Magic Forest, Dragon Scales. Ooh, I like that too. You guys are very creative. Katie says sassy. Indeed. A little sassy. Michelle says, we came up with Autumn Hearth or Verdant Sparkle, Earth and Radiance, Nature's Touch, Lincoln and Liberty. All of those are good choices. Leprechaun's Riches. That's kind of what I was thinking too, Lisa. It definitely gives me like leprechaun, but then it also gives me like, you know, all of the luscious gems that the leprechaun would have in that pot of gold, you know? Metallic Dreams. I love it. So much fun to hear everybody's choices. So pretty. Earthly Love. Leprechaun's Riches. Chris says that they like the Leprechaun's Riches too. Emerald Isle. Luck of the Irish. Leprechaun Forest. I like Leprechaun Forest. I think that's cool. It definitely is giving leprechaun to me. I don't know. It must be the Irish in me with the green eyes and the red hair. Or are you seeing it? Like, it must be why I'm loving this strand. This bundle is definitely speaking to me. Lucky Leprechaun. And Allison says, yeah, something Irish or forest. Couldn't be both. It could be both. Everyone is after me, Lucky Charms, says Michelle. Frog Pond. I kind of like that too. That is definitely different. Frog Pond. Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I see like this maiden with red hair. Not me, but obviously someone younger and prettier sitting by the pond in like, you know, a big, huge dress. There's some frogs hanging out with her. Maybe she kisses one. Maybe it's a prince. Am I a hopeless romantic? It's possible. It's possible. Irish princess. Yeah, I'm liking all those. All of those. Good choices, you guys. We've got a lot of great choices. So looking forward to finding out what the final selection on this one is going to be, because those are some really good ones. All right. Now, I'm going to show you one that has a name. I'll show you a bundle that's got a name here. This one's got a great name too. This is kind of in the same vein. This is Elphaba's Song. And this is another bundle of beautiful greens, but this has more blue undertones to it. So you can see this strand is a absolutely gorgeous yellow-blue strand. And of course that yellow blue comes together beautifully to make the lightest, prettiest blue, or I'm sorry, green. And so of course you want to mix this with some greens. This is like a forest green. It also has like those pops of the lighter greens, yellows in there. Really gorgeous. We've got two metallics to go with this. So this is definitely like an evergreen metallic green. That's something right there. That's a beautiful, that's something. Wow, Sarah, that's super descriptive of you. Could I be more generic in the things that I'm saying? Yeah, no, that's a beautiful green. It's a beautiful green, and it has those blue undertones. It's giving evergreen for sure. And then this is a lighter version of that. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous combination. So pretty. Allison says, are these available for sale right now? Yes, ma'am. They are over on the website right now. And while you're there, don't forget to check out all of the other goodies that are there, including, you guys, our deal of the week, which was a 4mm impression jasper strand from Dakota Stones. Absolutely beautiful, regular priced at $19.69. And this week, since it's the deal of the week, it's on sale for $8.99. That is a steal. And you could use that impression jasper mixed with some of these bundles if you wanted to. And don't forget that when your cart reaches that $49 mark, everything ships for free. So don't forget about that as well. Fill it up. Grab a bunch of these bundles right now. Grab that deal of the week. Be sure you're checking out some other things, some stringing materials, some wire to go with all your new beautiful beads. All right, I've got one more that needs a name, and then I've got one that doesn't need a name. So let's see. I think what we'll do first is the one that already has a name. and then we'll save it, the one that needs a name, for the end. So this is the Luminous Orchid bundle here. Another one of my favorites. Look at the vibrance. So pretty. So this is like a metallic-y orchid purple. This one is a saturated metallic pink yarrow. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then this guy, you know how I am about these saturated strands. So this is neon purple. It looks like velvet. So pretty. And then we have a suede gold orchid. And then we have the dark. And this one is, it's sort of like a combination of the other ones. This is just a nice dark, kind of moody addition to this little bundle. So pretty. I'm loving that. Allison says, these are my colors. Yeah, I know a lot of you out there are purple. Purple beads are your thing. I know Nicole, purple is one of her favorites. Kathy, one of her favorites is purple. So anytime that we put purple bundles together or have just purple beads in general, really gets everybody's attention. And I find it really interesting because purple is one of the bead colors that I actually find kind of challenging to work with. I know that everybody kind of has one of those. A lot of people find that orange is hard to work with or yellow is hard to work with just because you don't really know what to do with it. I'm like that with purples. I love them. I think they're gorgeous, but it's always really a challenge for me. I really have to stretch myself creatively to come up with designs using purple beads that I love, but I see them everywhere and I think they're absolutely stunning. So I know that you guys out there are going to be able to create some incredible designs using these. So I do want to remind you again, be sure that when you're grabbing all of your beautiful new Czech Glass bundles, that whatever you make, you're posting over on Serious Art Beaters Facebook group so that we can see, because even I need some inspiration, you guys. I got to know what it is that you're doing with all of your beady goodness. What are you mixing these with? What metals are you using? What charms or pendants have you picked out? What's your stringing material? Did you mix these with chain? Did you put them with leather? Did you pull out a beautiful ribbon to go with these? Did you knot between them? Like, what are you doing? We want to know. That is the amazing part of this community, is that we have so much to share with each other. Wanda has made a really good point. She said it's almost Mardi Gras time. You need to snag your purples, greens, and yellow beads. Yep. Nancy from Michigan says purple is a very special color for a very special customer. I love that. Mary says purple and green together is gorgeous. Santa Barbara Girl says I love diopside and purple. Yep. That's a gorgeous little bundle right there. And yeah, you definitely could mix that with some other, maybe some greens. Ooh la la. Watch me mix things together and just create absolute chaos here. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, I'm loving that right there. Or, let's see, right? Let's try something else. What would be another pretty little mix with this one? Let's see. Would this one work? Maybe. I don't know. Depends on what you did with it, right? I love it. I love it because these combos are going to work really beautifully with each other. Not only do the combos themselves look good, but Kat says, now I wish I bought the greens. Go back, Kat. Go back and get the greens. Go grab the greens. All right. Now, I've got one last bundle for you guys. And take one last look at one that needs a name. And I know a lot of you guys are going to love this one. So I don't think you're going to have any trouble at all trying to come up with names for this. So this is a bundle of teal, which is one of my very favorite colors ever. So we have this gorgeous saturated turquoise. Beautiful. We have a metallic-y turquoise or teal. We've got this one that has that halo finish, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. Any of the Czech fire polish that look like that, I can't get enough of them. And then last but not least, how beautiful is that bundle? Oh my goodness. So pretty. Santa Barbara Girl says, be still my heart. Eric says, dangerous mermaid. Okay, listen, I have to say, Eric has been dying to call something dangerous mermaid ever since I've known him. And I've known him for a minute now, maybe not as long as other people, but I can say I've known Eric for a little bit. I've known him for a little bit, and dangerous mermaid is one of those things that any opportunity he gets to throw that out there, he does. And I don't know, I'm thinking maybe we should give him this one. This could be a dangerous mermaid right here. He must have a thing for dangerous mermaids. I've never asked him what a dangerous mermaid actually is. Like, does she carry a switchblade? Is she a siren? Like, what is it about her that makes her dangerous? Does she have shark teeth? I'm confused. I love it. I love it. Oh, we already have a blend called Dangerous Mermaid. Whoops. He must have gotten that one in there when I wasn't looking. That's so funny. Till My Heart, Desert Mine at Dusk. Oh, that is a beautiful picture. I love that. Sea and Sky. I think we've already got one that says Sea and Sky. Dangerous Mermaid is perfect. I think so too. This would look amazing with purples too. You're right. Let's lay the purples out. First of all, can we just take another little look at all 4 of those gorgeous beads in that bundle? Because that is a showstopper right there. I would put, personally, if it were me and I were creating something, I see iciness, right? Because you know I'm snow obsessed. I would put clear with AB finish with this all day, every day, and silver. Or I would do rose gold just to be weird, and it would be incredible. I can say that, right? But look, what if you put it with these? Yep. That is the most royal. Now I'm not seeing ice anymore. Now I'm seeing, like, I don't know. That looks like the most beautiful princess dress ever. Oh my gosh, Caribbean Lagoon. Can we just, yeah, I'm loving that. Her flippers are the dangerous part. I love it. Wanda votes for Dangerous Mermaid. Apparently we already have something named that though. Caribbean Lagoon is a great one. Karen says, that's a wild name, but I like it. Siren's Call. I like that too. Jennifer says Song of the Siren. I love all of those. Peggy says Electric Morning. Oh, Till We Meet Again. See, that's something that's definitely a name I would have come up with, because I'm just like, I'm so punny like that. And I love that. Till We Meet Again. Disco Mermaid. Oh, I dig it. Disco Mermaid right there. Yeah. What kind of, obviously she listens to disco music, but like, what does a disco mermaid, like, what else? What color hair does a disco mermaid have? I'm thinking like electric purple. Like, this has got to be her hair. If she's a disco mermaid, she's got to have like electric purple hair, right? I don't know. Or red, but then she looks like the Little Mermaid. And I, of course, I think everybody should have red hair. That's just, oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. Unicorn, Caribbean Lagoon, again, Royal Flush, Northern Lights, Caribbean Lagoon, Egyptian Pharaoh. Ooh la la. Cold Winter Blues. Definitely getting Lagoon vibes, says Allison. She thirds Caribbean Lagoon. I like that one too. Dreaming of Caraco. Mm-hmm. She listens to ABBA. Yes, she does. That's hilarious. And she has red hair. Of course she does. Her hair is silver now. I like that. I like that. 6 inches. These are 7-inch strands, I believe. Michelle, can you verify? Reddish copper hair. I'll go with that. I believe that these are 7-inch strands. Yeah. Caribbean Lagoon is a good one. Dangerous Disco Mermaid. That's a good one. You guys have great suggestions. This has been such a fun hour, you all. Let's lay some of these out. Now, I don't know that all of these are going to fit onto the mat together, and I'm also trying really hard not to mix these up, but you know, what else do I have to do when I'm done here other than go make dinner? I would much rather sort beads out than go make dinner. I can tell you that. So if I get them all mixed up, it's okay. But I'm going to lay several of these out together so that we can get kind of a final look at everything. Now, as I mentioned, it's not going to be everything. They won't all fit in the screen here. But guys, these bundles are hot. Hot, hot, hot. You want to grab these up. Takes all the guesswork out of picking colors. You know, let the hard part be done, and you just design a beautiful piece of jewelry around these. Stock up. Let this be an opportunity to stock up on these, because the year is just getting started and there is no telling what kind of designs that you're going to be needing for this year. And this is a great way to get a jump start on that. This 6mm fire polish is a wonderful bead that is going to work in so many different situations, right? Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Push them a tad higher is a terrible name. That really is a terrible name, Eric. Come on, you can do better. Oh my. All right. So I'm not getting them all in here, but pretty darn close. So there were 15 of these in all, and I've got a sneaking suspicion based on Megan's question, Megan in the warehouse, that she's thinking about putting together some more of these bundles in some different sizes. So let us know, guys, what sizes are you looking for? She mentioned 4mm, she mentioned 8mm. So if there are other sizes of the Czech fire polish that you are needing in these bundles, we would be more than happy to put those together for you, because we want you guys to be happy with these. Gosh, that's a work of art right there. And that's not even all of them. That's just as many as I could fit in the screen here. They're so pretty. Lots of people are saying 8mm. Yeah, those are kind of hard to come by. So for sure. Nancy says the peach bundle is amazing. The peach bundle with the teal. Oh, I like what you're saying. Let me pull this out just for a second. Slide these over. And lay these right in right there. Oh yeah, I'm loving that. Look at that. That's a really beautiful combination. That's gorgeous. I really think that the peachy ones are going to work with so many. They're going to look great with the greens. They're going to look great with the purples too. Peach is just one of those colors that really kind of pops with everything. So yeah, love it. Ocean Escape. I love it. The teals and greens look good together. I agree. Can you pull the one you were calling Electric Mermaid? I was away from my screen. Yeah, so it's this one right here. Not a problem. It's this bundle right here. Absolutely beautiful. So she's an electric mermaid. Was her dad an eel and her mom a mermaid? Or the other way around? Was her mom an eel? We don't even know. Well, I'm going to stop right there. So we don't really know much about how do eels reproduce? We have no idea. They just kind of show up. So maybe that's, we don't really know anything about mermaids either. So there you go. I just solved the mysteries of the ocean for you. That would be a hybrid mermaid. Thanks, Wanda. All right, my friends. Her dad is King Triton. Of course he is. Of course he is. All right, friends. I've had so much fun hanging out with you this afternoon. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your beady journey. part of your Friday afternoon. It is always a pleasure. This is my very favorite way to finish out the week. So thanks for hanging with me. I hope that you have enjoyed today's live, going through all of these amazing beads. I'm sure that I will have more bundles for you guys in the very near future. And I'll be back with you guys next week, same time, same place, with another fun project. We are doing bag flare next week. I promise, guys, it's all over TikTok. Go educate yourself about bag charms, bag flare, bag decorations, bag accessories. And what I'm talking about when I say bag, I mean handbags and purses. It's all over the place right now. Super popular, and that is great for us because they are very easy to recreate, and we can do them in a very cost-effective way, and we can bring all the customers to the yard so that they don't go to these high-end websites and buy them for tons and tons of money. We can put them together and make them personalized and special. So that's what we got going on next week. Don't forget to set your reminders for all of the other amazing artbeads.com design team members as well, because you get lives all week long and there's always something fun going on here on artbeads.com. You definitely want to check everybody out. Everybody's got something going on. Don't forget, check in the website often for that deal of the week. Just a gentle reminder to you that this week's was that Dakota Stone strand. It's a 4mm rondelle impression jasper. It's beautiful. That's regularly priced almost at $20. It was $19.69, and this week it is $8.99. So you don't want to miss out on that. If your cart reaches that $49 mark, it will ship for free. That's a sign that it's time for me to stop talking. All right, friends, go stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you guys again soon. Have an amazing rest of your Friday, and